dropping bombs. You see, the reason I'm dropping bombs, like I'm dropping shit that just hits you out the screen. People aren't willing to do that. So many people have to be politically correct. There's people out there that are afraid to say something that's going to affect them in business. I'm telling you the shit ahead of time that's going to help you. That's not going to help me. A person that just stands there and says, this is what I'm showing you, I'm trying to sell you this and go buy it. That person doesn't put themselves at risk, but they don't really help anyone in the process. I want to help you. If you have enough experience in life, you realize there's a lot of people out there that are broken and a lot of people out there that aren't going to serve anyone, aren't going to help anyone. That's not a good way to go through life. If you can make enough people great, and again, you start with yourself, you make yourself great. You start with the people around you, you make the people around you great. As business owners, you make every single employee great. Now there's no more difficulties at that point. I've shared with you the long processes you'll go through, but no longer there are difficulties. Just keep building off that and you're going to realize there's a lot of people around you that are doing great. That's why you go out in life and you make sure people are great. The people out there that are broken have usually been hit by something. Something's happened and they go, that something just hits them, happens, and they're no longer the same. Whenever I say broken, it's a person, unfortunately, that has cracked under pressure. The person that's no longer able to get back up. The example of someone who's cracked under pressure is the business owner that was successful at one stage and now he's driving a car with the roof down and he's drunk and he's not very happy and he comes back to an empty house. There's no one fucking there and there's no one around him. He's broken, he's cracked under pressure. It's a person that goes out there and does a bunch of stupid shit. We see it every day. We see the person that was once successful and they're no longer making good decisions. I can't say Michael Jordan's done everything great. But somebody who's able to finish being very successful at basketball and to continue to keep making billions, to own a brand that he's not constantly going out and making himself visible, shows that he's able to do a lot of great things and he's able to create a lot of successful businesses. So in that aspect, he has stayed very strong. Elon Musk, we just seen him smoking the weed, just fucking smoking the weed. To say that's a bad decision or a good decision, it's up for discussion. People out there in business are going to say that's a bad image, that's a bad view, we don't want it. So he's taking a risk there. But he is staying so active in doing what he's doing, he's guaranteed to be successful. He has built strong brands. So that's an example of someone who's being strong enough. He had that nervous breakdown thing, but he's came back and he's become stronger. But I don't think people out there should ever settle. I think you always keep progressing and keep motivating yourself to move forward. So whenever we see people out there that haven't, the great examples out there of people that have just continued to keep going and keep excelling, the amount out there isn't that big. The amount out there is a lot of people out there who haven't really decided to step up after something bad happens. We see Kanye West, like does anybody see that person? Whenever you choose to be around a family like that, the family out there that you know is like that's the official no-fly zone. Don't go near there. People's careers have been ruined. People have been conked out in the wrong places. That's where you realize you don't go around those people. He's stupid enough to go around those people. He's going to make a fortune, I guarantee you. Right now it sounds like Kim's giving him the money. That's funny to me. And to make that decision, he's broken. He lost somebody that was close to him a good few years ago, and now he's broken. Now he's going around the wrong. He's married to a woman that like, does anybody look at her and go like, do they not see what's wrong? You get away from those type of people. He's around them. He's somebody that's broken. To say he's successful, that he's great, is a bad example. You go out there and you realize the people that have been able to push through things that were difficult and get better. Richard Branson, how great was that he was able to go out there and create all these businesses, face challenges, face problems. He's still going out there pushing himself, excelling and getting better. So he's an example of someone who's made good decisions. Kanye West is an example of someone who went bankrupt, made very bad decisions, didn't bounce back from it quick enough. And it's not to say just to beat up on one person. He's also done many albums, made great songs, etc. So I'm not just trying to speak negatively about someone. But to use examples in life is great because it gives people the perspective to see what's the good decisions and what's the bad decisions. Again, we come back to saying if everybody out there was stepping up, bettering themselves, serving people and helping people, then those things don't happen. Somebody sees that something's just bad has happened to someone. The moment that the Kanye just lost his mother, the moment that you realize your friend's dad's just died, you don't go around and cry and hug them and say, that's so bad, whatever. You realize this person has a big problem. How do you get them past it? How do you get them moving forward? How do you make sure the people around them and their family are doing well and they're happy and they're strong enough to all move forward? Then that person doesn't go through life being a broken individual, someone that's been hurt. That's different than a person that's cracked. That's a genuine problem, and that has broken the person. They need to get stronger and get back up. The other examples of people out there that have cracked is somebody out there that just went one day, fuck it, and decided to do stupid stuff. You need to go out and help that person as well. Show them where they're going. They're not going to end up in a good place. They're going to get arrested. They're going to get hurt. Get that person back in, strong, ready to go. And then they'll be another great person in life. I'm not saying that everything in life's going to run smooth. But the more you can step up, help people, see in advance that somebody's going to need help and help those people, you're going to be damn in for a far better life for yourself. You're going to realize some magical thing happens where you realize you find all these great people work for you, and all the people out there that were once problems start to become easier to handle because you've had more experience in helping people who have had problems. And usually the people out there that are causing problems just need help to realize to get past something. Go out there and help enough people, and you're going to realize everything you want is right there for the taking.